Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a demo and review of the Makartt Polygel system. And I'm just dusting off all of the nail dust. You guys know about that nail dust life, it just gets everywhere. But this is the package that I received from them. I'm not quite sure if this is just a PR package or if you can actually buy it this way. I'll have everything about this in the description box below. They sent me a bunch of colors, a polygel brush and some dual forms, a base coat gel and a top coat gel. So I'm going to swatch all of the colors for you guys. So on the bottle it does say like transparent sheer color, which I wasn't aware of at first. My mind just kind of like glazed over that, and I was hoping for a really full coverage look, but this is actually more for like the natural jelly look, which I appreciate as well. I really love that look too, but I just want you guys to be mindful of, if you're using tips with this, you want to really blend your tip very well into your nail so it's not noticeable with this sheer color. So as you can see, all the colors are very sheer and natural and pretty. They have the brightest white polygel I've ever seen. I've used Madam Glam, I've used an off-brand from Banggood, and they have like the brightest white, and their clear looks really clear too as well, so that's a really good thing. I love the dark pink, so that's the one that I end up using. I also used light pink on my thumb. As you can see here, I'm putting light pink on first, and instead of monomer with polygel, you just use alcohol, like 99% rubbing alcohol or whatever percentage, it doesn't really matter. Some systems, like the little bougier systems, they will give you a solution to use with their polygel, but honestly, like, alcohol works all the same. So that's what I'm dipping my brush into. And polygel does not really need to be worked too much. I can kind of get overzealous and perfectionist and like keep going back into it, but it's such a workable product. It's such an easy product to work with. It's like that mixture between gel, traditional gel, and traditional acrylic. It's like right there in the middle, so you can keep playing with it before you cure it in the lamp. So yeah, I was not feeling the light pink. It was just a little bit too sheer, so I'm going to use dark pink on all of the nails. But if you wanted to ombre, you definitely could, as I'm doing here. I just went in with the lighter shade first at the tip and blended that up, and then I'm taking dark pink and blending that down. But for the rest of the nails, I'm just gonna do completely in dark pink. I really love the brush that it came with. One side was a scraper, which I think I showed you guys earlier on in the video, but I don't really use the scraper. It's just kind of like, it's not required for me personally. I just squeeze it right on directly onto my nail like toothpaste, literally, and it always turns out to be the perfect amount of product for me. I do like my nails to have some you know, some thickness to them, especially because these nails are very long, and it ended up giving them the perfect amount of product to give me a good apex on these nails. So you just want to check the side view, check the top view, and cure. One thing about polygel is it really files super easily. It's not super hard like traditional acrylic, where it's like, oh my god, this is stuff as hard as a rock. Polygel is a little bit softer. As you can see, I'm having a really easy time manipulating it and moving it into place. I've tried Madam Glam's, and it kind of works similar to Madam Glam's polygel, so I would say that this is of high quality. I've tried a polygel from Banggood once, and I couldn't even review it because I was having such a hard time with that product. It was so crazy how sticky it was. So yeah, this one is not like that at all. This is a good one. I recommend this to you guys if you're interested. And the main thing that I love about polygel is the consistent color throughout the entire nail. Sometimes with acrylic, if you're doing like a sheer acrylic color, it might look patchy, it might have bubbles. I freaking love this color. I've always wanted a like jelly sheer bubblegum pink look, and this color like literally gave me that to the T. So I'm just applying this and getting the shape how I like. As you can see, I have a nice little bit of have a nice apex. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just the right amount. And if you're having trouble using a lot at once, you can definitely use a little bit, cure it, and then go back on top once again, and then cure it again. So after I've done that to all 10 nails, I realized that I need to cover up my unsightly line of demarcation where the tip is applied to my nails. So the tips that I actually used on this set are those super long stiletto display nails that you guys have probably seen everywhere. People use them to show off their acrylic colors or glitters, whatever. But I decided to cut off the nail bed part and cut off the tip and give myself like a little coffin tip out of that. So yeah, that's what I used. So it gave me a really unsightly line of demarcation. So I'm just gonna place some stones right around that area on all of the nails in the exact same way. I'm using high quality crystals. These are not genuine Swarovski, so I don't really worry about how I'm placing these or like what I use to place them. Kind of just slap them on there because you guys, it was a long day. It was such a crazy day, honestly. I was so tired and I was ready to just get this done. I did my non-dominant hand off camera. It was just a bunch of bling. I just blinged out the entire hand because that's easier for me somehow than laying acrylic. And the way I did that bling hand, I literally just put on a thin layer of clear, put on a silver gel, sprinkled on some hollow glitter, put a gel top coat, and then put my stones on. And I called it a day because I just don't have it in me to do that entire hand the correct way. And it also kind of worked in my favor because I feel like when I do bling nails, they end up overly bulky because there's too much product underneath. So that's a tip for you guys. I'll probably talk about that in more depth later on. But anyway, in this clip, I'm doing my top coat, and I'm using the top coat included with that package. And I actually really love this top coat. Like, I didn't expect to love it. It takes a couple of things for me to like a top coat. It has to be no wipe, which this one, you know, it was no wipe. So I was like, okay, she's no wipe, that's great. And it was super jelly. Like, something about this top coat really conformed together, and it didn't really move too much. It wasn't too liquidy. It gave my nails that really jelly look. And y'all know I like to top coat my crystals because they're not Swarovski, so I'm just kind of like, it doesn't matter. And it kind of doesn't even take away from the cut of the AB ones too much. The AB ones still kind of have a cut somehow. And I also noticed after like a day or two, the gel comes off the top of the stones. So it's a whole thing that I do, and I'm comfortable doing it to myself and my clients. They don't care. But if you don't want to top coat your stones, feel free not to. But this gel really made those stones pop, and I think it's my new favorite gel. And that's saying a lot because I always use IBD Intense Seal. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna stop rambling. This is the final result. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think of these nails down below. And if you're new, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an update from me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my video. I so appreciate it. And I love you all so much. Have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.